Hi, I'm Amauri Allen at the SHM Memorial Center on the campus of South Carolina State University. This afternoon, SC State hosted a fall convocation welcoming the class of 2026 with a special keynote speaker, Vice President Kamala Harris.
Well, good afternoon, Bulldogs. How's everybody doing? It is so good to be back in South Carolina. I really do love this state, and it is so good to be back at South Carolina State University.
During the convocation, Vice President Harris spoke on many problems in America.
Your nation.
To name a few, she mentioned gun violence, difficulty to vote, access to mental health care, loan forgiveness, and national leadership. Vice President also mentioned abortion rights.
Your passion, your purpose, and your excellence. We need your leadership.
I'm Amauri Allen with Bulldog News Now. Cecil Williams, born in Orangeburg, South Carolina, is known for his photography during the civil rights. His museum is located in Orangeburg, South Carolina, with his photographs displayed that he took throughout his career. Williams says that South Carolina was the only state out of 16 southern states that didn't have a civil rights museum.
Of all of the 16 southern states of the United States, South Carolina was the only one that did not have a civil rights museum. So in 2019, my wife, my sister, and I, we had the audacity to take this on and try and start a civil rights museum.
Welcome to Bulldog News Now. I'm here with the Assistant Democratic Leader in the United States House of Representatives, who is a native of South Carolina and a graduate from South Carolina State University, who earned his degree in history, Congressman James Clyburn. Welcome, Mr. Clyburn. How are you?
I'm just fine. Thank you very much for having me.
Yes, sir. I want to start off this interview by asking you, how does it feel to be the first black congressman in the state of South Carolina since 1897?
Well, it's a bit surreal, as I've been talking about for some time now. I'm beginning to write my third book, and this book is going to be called Before I Was First, There Were Eight.
I heard you say something about you going to jail for protesting. Could you tell me more about that?
Well, when I got to South Carolina State, I got there in September 1957. When I got to South Carolina State, this may shock you and the other students there, but we had almost no rights. The NAACP could not exist on State's campus, had been outlawed. In fact, all the meetings we had to have them over on Claflin's campus. The student body could not select their own president of the Student Government Association. You had to vote from among names given to you by the administration. We rebelled against all of that stuff.
In the next 12 years, you may start seeing cars like this, an electric vehicle here in South Carolina. You may also see charging stations like this, just a few of many signs that the EV industry is growing.
Currently, the federal government has a plan to have around 500,000 chargers installed all over the U.S.
Paul is a grad student at SC State. He says he is now focusing his studies on electric vehicles.
It's actually the frontier of where the vehicle industry is going.
Bulldog News caught up with Paul while he worked on a project showcasing the EV industry's growth.
Currently now, with the research that is going on, it has been shown that actually electricity is quite cheaper than gasoline.
Global sales of electric cars increased by around 60% in 2022, topping off about 10 million sales. A report by the International Energy Agency says 1 in every 7 passenger cars bought worldwide was an electric.
So you have a government that supports the growth of green energy, and then you have awareness is at that level where people also support green energy.
Dr. Judith is the head engineering professor at SC State. She says she can see the growing interest in EV amongst her students.
The research interest for our students is growing because there's EV everywhere, so our students want to be part of it.
Research shows in the past 5 years, conventional car sales went down by 25%. Reporting in Orangeburg, I'm Amauri Allen, Board Out News Now. The engineering program at SC State University has earned 2 initial national accreditations. The 2 new programs are industrial engineering and civil engineering. We'll take a walk inside to get a deeper look at how students and professors feel about this new accreditation.
The 2 programs are hugely beneficial to SC State because now it allows us to compete for students who would have otherwise gone somewhere else to obtain the same degrees.
Dr. Stanley says that it is a long process having students sign up for these new programs.
The program itself is a 4-year degree program. Once you graduate, once you have a graduate, then you are eligible to seek for accreditation from the Accreditation Board for Engineering and Technology, which we call EBET.
Senior Jeremy Ray tells us about his experience as a nuclear engineer major.
Well, coming in as a freshman, it was kind of difficult at first because you just coming in from high school and you're really just kind of scared. You don't really know what's the engineering field is really like, especially in nuclear, because there's not really a lot of black nuclear engineers. So it was kind of like first coming in, you had to find your group of people to get studying. And then as it came along, like progressed through the years, I got to meet different companies, talk with different companies. I had to build my vocabulary in the engineering field. Got to go to internships. So my experiences here at South Carolina State have been great with the nuclear engineering.
With industrial and civil engineering accreditation, SC State now offers 3 national accredited engineering degrees. Amauri Allen, Board Out News Now. And I'm Amauri Allen. In today's show, we will highlight some of the events leading up to the Conyers inauguration. From one generation to another, here is our ace Conyers speaking with his father, President Alexander Conyers. It's not just faculty and staff that are excited about the inauguration of President Conyers. Students are ready to see great things with him as the main leader. BNN's Jaden Koger and Rodney Nelson got a few students' reactions. President Conyers' official investor service was pushed back by 1 day due to the threats of Hurricane Ian. We want to thank all of our BNN crews who have worked hard to produce today's show.
And we want to thank you for watching. I'm Sadeja Smalls.
And I'm Amauri Allen. Have a great day.